What's happening, guys? It's your boy zikejunior, and welcome back to Football Fans Frenzy. Please let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. I'm actually trying this out for the first time. Um, welcome, Nze. Guy, I do. I'm here again to serve you guys hot with hot football topics this weekend. Okay, we'll look into that. We'll look into giveaways for the first comment on the show. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that. First comment on the show, why not? We'll look into that subsequently. So welcome back to Football Fans Frenzy. It's your favorite Saturday football show, and it's you know what it is, guys. You all know what it is. It's straight up, guys. Saturday football with Zike Junior. Yes, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Smash a like on this video. Very important that you smash a like on this video, guys. Very, very important because we're trying to grow here. And also share this link with your friends so that they can also join in and enjoy the show. Yeah, Saturday football with Junior. We have a lot of important topics to talk about, fun topics to talk about. One which is very controversial and divides the fan base a lot. And another one which maybe not so popular, but I've had a lot of conversations and arguments with people about this particular topic. And I just want to bring it here to the show, guys. I want to bring it here to the show so that we can all go into it. Meanwhile, let's welcome Boss Kunle to the show. Welcome, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
what's
you're
up?
putting on a Manchester United jersey. What the fuck, man?
At least you're a true fan, so you know your jersey, man.
Sorry, language.
You see now. At least
Welcome, bro.
you know your jersey just from the stripe.
Yeah, of course. Um, welcome, Boss Kunle, to the show. They are requesting for a giveaway for the first comment on the show every Saturday. We'll work on that, man. We'll work on that. He's watching from the kitchen. Welcome, Nze. And let's quickly jump straight into it, guys. Meanwhile, don't forget to follow me on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, Football Fans Frenzy, and I'll follow you right back. So, first of all, Boskunle, what do you think? Should only get the sack?
Do you want an honest answer?
Okay, shoot.
Okay, to be honest, yeah, I personally don't see Ole taking United forward. Yeah, I personally think Ole should be among the coaching staff, maybe for the attacking side, all those attacking coaches and all those things. You get me? But to be the main coach, I don't see that.
Only on the attacking play.
Yeah. Well, because personally speaking, United is just stagnant. They're not going forward. They're not going backward. But I actually think probably it's also early. Let's see what happens, because if he wins a trophy and he gets top 4, that's progress. But I don't think even if he gets all the players he wants, he can, go toe to toe with tactical managers and everything. So it never depends, though. Just give it time. We'll know.
Well, this is one topic that divides the Manchester United fan base a lot.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, okay, give Oli time. We understand the sentiments, yeah, considering the fact that he's a legend of the club and you have a lot of ex-players backing him and all that stuff. And I don't know, we can actually point out areas that Oli has done well so far since coming to Manchester United. He's not been all wrong, to be honest. There's some areas you can say, okay, he has done a good job, like squad harmony and unity. Like you don't hear all those stories of fighting in Manchester United dressing room like we had during Mourinho's time, where it was all over the days, like every week there was something new. So I think in that regard, you can actually give Ole credit. You don't hear issues of players being angry and all that stuff. So man-to-man management, I think, is probably one of the best. What's your take, Boskunle?
I don't know, because I personally think it's not, the man-to-man management is really not working, because if you say man-to-man management, Marshall had a good season last season. What about this season? It's terrible. Greenwood was good last season. Yeah, this season is terrible. Yeah. The only person that is doing well so far is Rashford, scoring goals, though he misses a lot of chances. Okay, if you say man management, what about Maguire? Yeah, what about Maguire? You understand? Is the defense and everything is a problem too. So I can let's say I would just agree with the squad harmony. Yes, the squad, but at the same time too, a squad too that is not going forward, going backward. There is always harmony. There's no pressure on them. It just reminds me of the days of Arsenal, where there's always harmony because there's no pressure on them. They just collect top for boom, they're okay. So
Well, only we want to argue that he sits second in the Premier League table, so he's doing well. But of course, you have to win trophies as a manager of Manchester United.
Very important.
Yeah, and Whiskey says Ole is the best thing that has happened to United. He needs a 20-year contract. Banter, man. I know this is banter. They're just trying to bant. And then Mubarak says Ole has to keep his job. Glory, glory, United. Banter! Banter flowing in on the show. We know what you guys are doing, Really, these guys, well done. But generally, on my take, I just feel like it's difficult to really get a manager right now in the market. Pochettino actually just got employed with PSG, and I don't think he will just dump them immediately for Manchester United if Manchester United wants him now. So I don't know, but I feel Manchester United might want to hold on to Ole. It's for the Glazers, he's like the best thing for them. He doesn't complain if there is no money gotten for transfer market, and he just goes on with his job without sulking like Mourinho does. You understand? So for the Glazers, he will make them a lot of money because he wouldn't complain. And then if you can keep Manchester United going to the Champions League and finishing top 4 in the Premier League, they will just be fine. You get. But from the footballing sense, it cannot work out that way. It's just not possible, man. It's just not possible.
Let me correct you there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me correct you. The best manager, one of the best manager, Pep, yeah, keeps spending money in and out every transfer window. Well, you're complaining about Mourinho sulking. You have to understand this guy. That's the reason why they have won a lot of things. These guys, they know what it is to win. They know how to win. They are pure winners. Yeah, and they know that.
And
you have to back them up. You have to back them up. If you don't back them up, there's a high chance they're going to fail. You understand? Because right now, the way the team is, like Man City, for example, if Pep leaves tomorrow, is leaving a good team or someone coming in.
A good team behind, to be honest.
Yeah. This whole problem actually started from Ferguson United. He didn't leave a good squad for the people coming in. Well, this time, let's just see.
You had Vidic and Ferdinand, the core of the team in their their decline at the time, and then a lot of other players were also at their decline at the time. So it wasn't really a good team. Yeah, maybe Ferguson would have done wonders to them, but not for a new manager.
We don't know. Yeah,
the
reason why Ferguson left when he left.
The funds were not coming in anymore. Like you see the players Ferguson used towards the end of his career at Manchester United. You had Cleverley playing for Manchester United. The funds were not coming in. I think they already started having issues with the Glazers at the time. So I think it was because his decision was quite rushed. We never heard of Ferguson trying to retire, and then all of a sudden, bam, he's retiring. I think they're already having problem with Glazers and funding coming in and stuff. So I think any manager will struggle at Manchester United with the Glazers at the helm of affairs. It's just crazy.
But you do know that those guys are literally, they are businessmen. They still believe in the old format where they believe that you can still get good players, develop them, and get results. You just have to have a mixture of everything. But let's see.
Yeah.
Because you can, for example, they keep spending and they cannot even win the Champions League. And every team that wins the Champions League don't spend at all. Spend less. So it's just a matter of time.
This topic, right? Yeah. So this is one topic that I've gotten me into a lot of fights. Like I said it the first time with some of course, on football pundits, and I get a lot of hammer for it. And I keep saying it. I think Mason Mount is an effective player. He might not be world class, yeah, but he's that player that every coach wants to have in his team. So I put it to you, Bosco, to take on this.
Yeah, I rate him. No, I rate him highly because he one thing he will give to you is work rate, and he also has a eye for goal.
Lots of it.
Yeah, he has a eye for goal, and someone that has a eye for goal is not someone you'd throw away in a team. He's ready to work. He's ready to work 90 minutes. Though you cannot call him world class because with time, world class that is over time. You understand? If he keeps up the same for next 3 seasons, or he leads Chelsea to trophies and trophies, and it's a good thing for him. It's a good thing for him.
Because I know when we had this argument, the idea was, oh, Frank Lampard just likes him, but Tuchel is here and he's still playing Mason Mount. So it's not an issue of Frank Lampard. This guy is actually seeing something in this guy, and that Havertz cannot even keep him out of position, out of the first team. Ziyech cannot keep him out of the first team. So there's definitely something good about this guy that maybe some Chelsea fans are ignoring because he's not a very flamboyant. So they want the Kai Havertz to perform and be the next whatever they want him to be, or Hakim Ziyech to be whatever they want him to be. But Mason Mount is freaking efficient. Like, you cannot take that away from him, man. You just cannot take that away from him.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
If I was a manager, I'll have Mason Mount in my 11th.
It depends on your style of play. Everybody has different style of play. That's the thing. Some people have different style of play. Some people like flair. They like, technical and here and there. Yeah. Some people like hardworking players. Just like Conte at Inter. You saw how he didn't like Eriksen.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the moment Eriksen came into the team, like I've always said, I felt that Eriksen is someone that he needed in that team. Because he can play as a 10. So you always need control of the game. It was a different vibe.
Okay, guys. Let's quickly move on straight into our predictions for this weekend. Yeah, it's the game week 27 predictions, and of course, we don't just give you the Premier League alone. We actually go down to the Spanish La Liga, to the Bundesliga, and then to the Italian SERIA. Key games for those particular leagues. But first of all, the first game this weekend, and that's today, this afternoon by 13:30 West African time. Burnley hosts Arsenal. What's your prediction, Boskule?
I think Arsenal should win this game 3-1. 3-1. Yeah.
I would actually go for a 2-0 win in favor of Arsenal. And my reason is clear, right? Like, Burnley we most likely want to sit back, giving Arsenal room to exploit things. Like, I know Arsenal will break them down. I know the goals will come. So if Burnley is not threatening Arsenal so much defensively, so Arsenal doesn't have so much to worry about at the back. They're just gonna attack them, man. I think it's 2-0, and I think it's gonna be a clean sheet.
We appreciate that.
Trust me, this is not banter. Trust me, this is me being very sincere, and that's my prediction for this one. Guys, let us know in the comment section, yeah, your predictions for this particular game. You're saying something, Boskunle?
Yeah, I said we appreciate that. I don't mind. Who am I to say no to free points?
I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. You're trying to form humble. Let's quickly move on from that one. And that's and that game is by 16:00 West African time, where Sheffield United hosts Southampton. What's your take, Boskule?
I think it looks like a draw, 2-2. 2-2.
2-2 draw. That's a prediction for this particular game.
Yes, 2-2.
Why do I feel like Southampton can actually just bounce back with this particular game? I feel like they've been having a couple of poor results recently. And I feel like this is the game that could just bring them back. This could just be that game that bring them back to winning games. I feel for Ralph, he's a good manager, but things has not been going his way recently.
Let's see. The thing is, with if you check, like I'm checking their games, Sheffield, they've actually been playing very well. They're actually a very good team playing. They play good football actually. They play well, but just
Yeah,
that
they've actually been playing well recently.
they've been playing well. I mean, passes, they are good. But it's gonna be. I don't see Southampton doing much in the game because those guys they're only better when they play bigger team. So I see them as a draw.
Anyway, I'm going for a 2-1 win in favor of Southampton for this particular one. And then Mubarak says 2-0 win in favor of Arsenal. He agrees with me. Arsenal is definitely going to keep a clean sheet in that particular game. So I'm going for a 2-0 win. So if you know what to do, have Lane on your FPL, man. He's keeping a clean sheet this afternoon. Have Lane in your FPL. If it's not too late. And and then the next game after that is by 18:30 West African time, where Aston Villa hosts Wolverhampton Wanderers. What's your prediction, Boskunle?
I want Wolves to win this game. I think Wolves will win it. Make it. Probably Wolves will win 2-1. 2-1.
Aston Villa is still without their Grealish, right?
Yeah, they are.
So I really feel like Wolves will just get the result in this particular game. I would go for a 1-0 win in favor of Wolverhampton Wanderers anyway.
Okay. Let's see.
And by 21:00 West African time, Brighton actually hosts Leicester City. What's your take on this one?
This is a tricky one, but I go for Leicester win 3-1. Leicester win.
It's Brighton. How can
Yeah,
it be tricky? You don't like Brighton, good dude.
No, Brighton,
So it can't be tricky.
Brighton, they won't score, and it's away from home. Leicester, they're actually good away from home, but Brighton too. They also like to play the bigger opposition to a lot too. But let's see, it's going to be an interesting game to watch.
That
Because
is definitely going to be an interesting game to watch. Both teams are definitely going to attack.
Because after what Arsenal did to Leicester, it's only right they bounce back.
My guy.
So I said it wrong.
guy.
After what Arsenal B team did to Leicester. So
Come on, man. Come on. That's not a good thing to say. That's definitely not a good thing to say. And then let's move straight to the Spanish La Liga, right? By 21:00 West African time, where Osasuna hosts FC Barcelona. Barcelona has actually been doing well recently. They've won a couple of games. We can say they are in form right now, can we?
Yeah, you can say that. But
so we can go ahead and give Como a 20-year contract right now. But we'll see what happens on Tuesday in the Champions League. I hope he doesn't get knocked out. Yes, we'll go back to Bata.
No, they cannot come back from that now. They cannot come back from that because they need to score. The score
Bill
ended.
Gates is in that team. Bill Gates.
They scored 4 goals. Yes. They scored 4 goals.
4 unreplied goals.
4 unreplied goals. So they need to score them 5 goals. They need to score them 5 goals to win the tournament.
That's almost impossible. Scoring 5 goals and them not getting even 1 goal back is almost impossible. I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. And then a big one in the German Bundesliga where Bayern Munich actually hosts Borussia Dortmund today, and that particular game is by 18:30 West African time. Big game, man. Big game. What's the prediction?
Bayern 5, Dortmund 1.
Wow. That's like an ass whooping, man.
Yes, no, that's what you always get. Always,
Oh
always.
my god!
I don't
I
bother
feel like it's
with
close this particular time though.
not today. Not this one.
Not today. Wow, wow. Well, I'll probably go for a 2-2 draw. I don't know why, but I'll go for a 2-2 draw, man.
Even the shareholders will tell you not to even do that. Even,
And then 2045 West African time, Juventus will be hosting Lazio.
Mhm. This is a very
What's the
tricky game for.
prediction, mate?
This is a very tricky game. I think Lazio will win. Lazio 2, Juventus 1.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Well, I
Lazio will
wouldn't
win.
be shocked. Juventus has not been that team at all. They've not just been clicking. I don't know what is happening with Juventus, but they've just not been clicking.
I
So
think their best
anything can
performance
happen in this particular game. Anything can happen.
yeah, the best performance I've seen from Juventus is the
Yeah.
away game against Barcelona. If they can play like that, high tempo, high pressing, everything, they will beat everybody in the league.
Yeah,
This West,
if they can play like that, they will beat everybody. And then Sunday 13:00 West African time, West Bromwich Albion hosts Newcastle United. A tricky game to predict. Very tricky game.
yeah. Well, it's always going to you're always going to get a late winner in these games. So games like this is going to end 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. But I will give it in favor of Newcastle 2-1.
2-1. Okay, I would actually go for West Brom. I'll go for 2-1 win in favor of West Brom. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'll go for a 2-1 win in favor of West Brom.
Because
I don't see Newcastle actually getting goals with Almiron out and Maxim out. I really don't see where the attack will be coming from.
anything is possible. It's football.
Well, anything is possible, but we all know that these are their major attacking outlets, like Almiron
Yeah.
and Maxim. They are those guys who cause you lots of trouble with the pace and the trickery.
How many people are out of the game?
For now, I know of Almiron and I know of Maxim. I don't know. Jaguri says 1-0 win to West Brom. He agrees with me. This is a West Brom win.
Yeah. That was a good thing. Oh.
And then after that, and that's like 15:00 West African time, Liverpool hosts Fulham. Liverpool, I don't know if I can trust them right now. I really don't know if I can trust Liverpool right now.
There will be goals in this game. There will be goals in this game. Look at it. I think 3-1 in favor of Liverpool. 3-1. 3-1.
3-1 in favor of Liverpool. I actually go for the same scoreline, even though I am not so confident. But I really feel like even if Liverpool is struggling, they should be able to put out Fulham. They're supposed to just quench their lights. Like they should be able to quench Fulham's lights easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then the big one in the Premier League this weekend, and that's Manchester United and Manchester City hosting Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. And that game is by 17:30 West African time. What's your analysis and what's your take on this particular game, Boskule?
The only thing I can say is God help us. This game is actually a very interesting game. It's actually a very interesting game. City are 21 game unbeaten. Wins. Yeah, just wins. United too are unbeaten away. So
unbeaten away. Yeah.
So I think I will go for a 2-1 win Manchester United. A 2-1 win Manchester United.
Is this for real or this is just banter? Come on, man.
I go with United. I believe it. I believe it. I believe you guys can do it.
honestly, I don't know. I really take this with a pinch of salt. To be honest, I really take it with a pinch of salt. But I don't know how to feel right now. I don't know how to react.
I believe the players will be fired up for this
Like, why
game.
would you even think Manchester United will beat City presently?
Yeah, but you have to look at. I think they'll probably look at it like, okay, this game we are fired up. Well, let's see, let's see, let's see. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time.
I feel like it's gonna be a draw for some reason. I just feel like it's gonna be a draw.
That's
Jaguri says, I believe Liverpool will try to show themselves. I see Salah doing great things this weekend. I feel so too. I feel so too. And he says 6-1 win to City. Jagiri, the disguise. You're disguising, Jagiri. You're disguising. 6-1 win. 6-1 win to City. I don't believe this one. I do not believe this one. 6-1 win to City. Wow. The disguise. Living I'm late. Welcome, mate. Welcome, mate. Welcome. And let's move on from this game. Let's move on from this game, guys. And my network is just very scrappy here today, so it's difficult to actually run through these games. Quite difficult. Well, after that, by 2015 West African time, Tottenham Hotspur actually hosts Crystal Palace. Tottenham is a team in form right now, man. They're a team in form right now.
Tottenham 4, Crystal Palace 1.
What's the prediction?
Tottenham 4,
Oh,
Crystal
I
Palace.
will also go for that. Tottenham 4, Crystal Palace. Yeah, but I would go for a clean sheet for Tottenham. 3-0 win for me. 3-0 win. Livinu says no need to sack Ole. Ferguson won his first trophy in the third year in charge. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe this game against Manchester City will have a lot to decide. And maybe question Ole's position as Manchester United manager. But he needs to win a trophy, that's for sure. He has to win a trophy this season. He's in the FA Cup, he's in the Europa League, so he should be getting a trophy for Manchester United this season. Like, everybody expects him to get a trophy right now for Manchester United, and he should be getting a trophy for Manchester United this season. He has no reason not to.
What's your
But Kunle, another big one is Spanish La Liga this weekend. Atletico Madrid actually hosts Real Madrid.
Yeah, bro. You see?
Are you there, Boskunle?
I'm there. Well, I have to get water. So,
all right. Meanwhile, I'll just go through the comments. Yeah, Livinus, Jaguri says, at Livinus, that era of patience is gone. To be honest, that era of patience with managers is gone. Like, you get the sack right now once you mess up. So I really don't think they will give Ole time like they did for Ferguson. I don't see that happening. If he's not performing, except the board is just trying to be what we know that they are, trying to save funds. But if it is by performance and Ole doesn't get a trophy this season, he should get the sack. It's as simple as that.
I believe you.
Back to the Madrid game, the Madrid derby. What's your take, Boskunle?
Madrid win 2-1. Madrid
win 2-1. It's Atletico.
Yes, Madrid always win at Atletico. They always have the cure for Atletico. Always. It's always a very.
But I feel it's gonna be a boring draw, considering the fact that both teams are involved in the Champions League this. Okay, no, I think Atletico should be playing next week, not this week, not the coming week. So Madrid might not take this game very seriously because they have a Champions League game to play, and they are actually not. That game is still very open. So, do you see Madrid resting players for this particular game?
No, they won't. Because I think they have some players coming back injured from injury. Benzema and Ramos. And I don't know if they're going to play, but let's see. Because I believe Madrid will focus more on the league. They'll focus more on the league so that they have a stronger chance of winning the league. than the Champions League. So I think they always like to focus on one thing first. And they know in the Champions League they are not really solid yet. So let's see. We never can tell. You can't write them off.
Jagger says 1-0 win to Atletico Madrid. And then Livino says at Livino's, how was Man United before Ferguson took over? It was terrible before Ferguson took over. And same thing, Man United was quite terrible before Ole took over. So I really don't see how that works. And then in the Italian Serie A, Hellas Verona actually hosts AC Milan. What's the prediction?
I see nothing but victory for AC Milan. 2-1. 2-1.
Yeah, I would go for a 2-1 win too for AC Milan. I don't see them keeping a clean sheet, but they should be winning this particular game. And as it says Atletico Madrid draw game, I feel it's going to be a draw too. So I would go for a 0-0, a 1-1 draw for that particular game. I feel it's going to be a draw. And then still in the Italian Serie A, Napoli actually hosts Bologna. Score prediction, Broscule.
I think Napoli gets their first win in a long time. I think Napoli run away with this 4-1.
When are we sacking Gattuso? When are they sacking Gattuso?
Yeah, they can't sack him.
I don't think he's the man for the job. I really don't think. I love Gattuso.
You want them a trophy? I don't think they don't need to get back in the Champions League, and hopefully they can get the Champions League spots because it's at this moment is open for each and every one of them. AC Milan might even drop to Europa. So
it's open for anybody right now in the Serie A. So we'll see. And then there's Monday Night Football, and where Chelsea actually hosts Everton. What's your prediction for this particular game, Boscule?
This is going to be Chelsea first loss. Everton 3-1.
I will go for a 2-2 draw. For some reason, I just feel like this game is. But Everton just knows how to beat Chelsea for some reason. I don't know why.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's always that way for them.
So it could just go the way.
I'm checking the last time they played. What was the score? Because it was
Everton won the last one earlier on in the season.
It's not going to be a good easy game for Chelsea. It's not going to be because they can't.
Yeah, definitely not going to be an easy game. Jagri says. Continue, Boscule.
I said clearly you can also tell that Chelsea lack the manpower in midfield. Especially going forward. Going forward. So I don't think it will cause any harm to Everton. The way Everton will cause them harm because Everton they are serious minded. They're a serious minded club compared to Chelsea going forward. For now.
Yeah, they'll be very patient and maybe just accept Chelsea pressure and then hit them hard on the counter. That's for sure. With this year powering forward and everything, I think Chelsea might just struggle in this particular game.
I see that too, but hopefully we all. But to me personally,
Jagiri says with Zlatan out. I think there is a time frame between me and you talking, so it's kind of affecting the whole thing.
You just
talk is quite poor. Yeah, Jagri says with Zlatan out, they lack the firepower. A narrow 1-0 win to Milan. Let's go. And then he says Napoli cannot do better with what they are currently doing. You can't give what you don't have. Hiring a high-profile manager won't cut it out for them either. Yeah, I also feel like they need to get new players. They need to. A particular era has finished. The era with Koulibaly and the rest of them, where they actually caused a little bit of problem in Europe. But that time is over. They need to move from that. They need to actually get new players and they need to actually rebuild that team. If
Did
Gattuso is the man to do that job, I really don't think so. I don't think he has the experience to do that.
did they ever cause problems in
Come
Europe?
again?
Did they ever cause problems in Europe?
Well, they were running up and down. Like I said, the little problem. Like they were running up and down with Koulibaly, but they still bowed out every time he mattered.
Yeah.
So, but we know what happened to certain teams that went there and they got their ass whooped. But let's not mention names today for the sake of peace.
No, but you can't even use that to judge them now. You just say the coincidence.
Yeah, yeah. Says sorry for showing up late, guys. Man, it's good to have you nonetheless. It's good to have you on the show. And Victor says Livinus only has nothing to offer United due to his lack of tactics. Their games you approach with tactics, but Ole will just sit down there and be looking, even when we are not playing well. Well, that's for sure. But the man is learning on the job. They have to give him time to learn on the job, since that's what the Glazers want. They are giving him time to learn on the job. With Ole's caliber, we need more quality players to do well. Exactly. I feel like if you're going to have a manager like Ole, then you just have to give him the firepower to do well. Like you have to sign in good players to do well. And a lot of the players at Manchester United right now, they're actually mediocre. So I don't know. And Abubakar says, why is Ayo wearing United jersey? No mind now, we already disguise. We already disguise. Uh, he, he actually predicted a win for Manchester United this weekend
Yeah.
against City. So we'll see what happens. So Ayo, by 21:00 West African time, still on Monday, West Ham United host Leeds United. This game is quite tricky to predict. But what would you say?
Yeah. Yeah. I want it to end as a draw or Leeds win. You know, I want Leeds to win. I think Leeds will run away with this 3-1. Lingard go.
How many Leeds players do you have?
Whenever I have one, but I have Lingard. I have two Leeds there. I have Lingard. But I have all the people. I have all the important people I know that will score.
I have Lingard too. Bamford and Lingard, my guess.
No, I have Lingard and Dallas. Dallas, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a brave one to have Dallas in your team. Very brave one.
Yeah.
And then the final game this weekend, which is still on Monday, Inter hosts Lanta. Big game for Inter. If they can win this particular game, then they should actually be going for the title. I don't see anybody stopping them anymore.
Let's see. Let's see. This game is tricky though, but I think Inter should lose this game. Or it's going to end in a draw, 2-2. 2-2.
Yeah, I would also go for an Atlanta win. I just feel like Atlanta is more hardworking and very, very aggressive. I feel like Atlanta will just win this game. I would go for a 2-1 win in favor of Atlanta.
You know what? I changed my mind. Inter win 3-1. Lukaku, double.
Come on, man. Come on. I know why you're doing this. I know why you're doing this.
Lukaku is going
to says West Ham to win 2. And Abubakar says Inter 3, Atlanta 4. Woo! And Jagiri says West Ham have been the most disciplined average team in the EPL at the moment. I will give 2-0 to the Hammers. I will also go for a 2-1 win in favor of West Ham over Leeds United. As much as I like Leeds United, I just feel like West Ham is very disciplined and they will keep things tidy at the back, and they will also score goals with Jesse Lingard and Antonio. They will always be a threat to anybody.
Is that what you think?
Okay. Yeah, they'll always be a threat to anybody. So I would go for a 2-1 win in favor of West Ham over Leeds United. And Ortiz says Inter to win 3-1. Where they disguise, so the disguise. I can see you. Well done, man. Well done, man. But Atlanta should be winning this game. That's my prediction. Like, you can quote me afterwards. I feel like Atlanta will win this game, or it's definitely going to be a draw. I don't see Inter winning this particular game. I know Boskula has changed his mind because of Lukaku, but let's not bring that here anyway. Let's just not bring that here. But I see hard work. I see what you're doing, mate.
Ortiz, our man.
Abubakar is asking Ortiz. Ortiz, where have you been? Where have you been? We miss you. We miss you, and you're not on the show on time, man. We're already at the end of this show, man. That's our prediction for the game week 27, guys. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, smash the like button, guys. If you are live on this show, smash the like button. If you are seeing this show afterwards, please smash the like button. Share the link with your friends so that they can also join in. This is Saturday Football with zikejunior, and it's always by 11 a.m. every Saturday. It's good to have you, Boskule, in the house. Good to have you, man.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. And good luck to you, Manchester United. We stand with you. We stand with you, guys.
So, guys, they'll need all the luck. They'll need all the luck this weekend. They'll need all the luck this weekend. Hopefully, Manchester United gets something out of that game. I hope they pray for pride if they have any pride left in them. I just hope they pray for pride. But on a honest note, I just feel it's going to be a draw game, a 1-1 draw.
You can still win the league, so the league is still open.
I think we should just end this show because Banta is coming. Victor says West Ham win. We win Leeds United. Yeah, I feel so too. West Ham will win Leeds United. I just feel so too. So, guys, that's it. Saturday Football with zikejunior. See you guys in our next video. Ciao.
Yeah, take care. Take care.